We all know that wrestling can get the crowd going anytime, but top rope wrestling takes it one step further by letting their fans rock on after the match.
Well, we got started about 6 months ago. I've been in the business for a good 10 years now, and I decided it was time to start up my own thing up in Winnipeg. And we got about 40 wrestlers on our crew, anywhere from guys in their first year to up to guys as long as me, about 10 years or so. Well, there's 2 of us that actually handle the matches, do all the booking of the matches, and then we got, like I say, around 40 wrestlers, 3 or 4 refs, a few ring announcers that want to come in and do their thing, get their spotlight. There's a lot of us. We're a big, happy family. Well, yeah, you can call it a performance. It's entertainment, and as you can see, a lot of people are fairly entertained by it. We go in anywhere from community clubs to carnivals. We do bars. Anywhere that would want to have a wrestling show, we'll be there.
I've always been a fan, and I grew up, and I knew Bobby J from growing up, so I gave him a call, and he brought me down. I watched the show, and just trained with him. Always been a fan, and started training, and I loved it, so that's what I do. This is a hobby for me. This is, like I said, I've always been a fan, and I've always collected wrestling paraphernalia and stuff like that, so now I'm actually wrestling, so it's kind of peaking my hobby to the max.
We have 2 kinds of shows we do. When we do the bar show, we use maybe the odd bad word. The women are more scantily dressed. As long as it's with the adult crowd, I don't find really anything wrong with it because they really go for it, and that's obviously with the ratings on TV, the money coming in. But when you're in front of a kid's audience, you got to perform for a kid's crowd and make sure you tone it all down, and that's what we do. We're all professionals. We've all been trained professionally, and we go out and we make some money. It ain't $1 million, but we go out and make a few bucks, I guess beer money or whatever you can say, but yeah, we're all professionals. It's professional wrestling just like WWF or WCW. We're just what you'd call, I guess, the stepping stone up to the next level. Our crowds are smaller, but if you actually look at the wrestlers themselves or what they do in the ring, we're just as good, if not better, than a lot of those guys you see in WCW or WWF, but they got the millions and millions of dollars to promote their guys to make them look better than they really are. So, yeah, people do look down on us a bit, but not look down on us. They don't look as highly at us as they would towards, say, a Hulk Hogan or The Rock or something like that.
We're gonna take these guys out. You shot your leg, buddy.
Yeah, I've been doing this for about a good 8 years now. Beautiful Bobby. It's a lot of fun. I just go out there hamming up with the people. I yell at them, they yell back. It's just a blast.
Hey, turn that camera on. Not only am I God's gift to women, but women are God's gift to me. Sit there, drink your beer, relax. You don't have a beer, we'll get a job so you can afford to buy a beer.
The more they yell at me, the more fun I have with it, and I just yell right back. And usually my comebacks are a lot better than theirs.
Yep, today I was knocked out, actually. I went through a table, and it didn't break properly, and I banged my back of my head on the table, and I was out for about a minute and a half. So I dislocated my knee in the match. I've got about 4 concussions. So it takes its toll, but it's still fun.
Actually, this is the very first time we've ever tried it. I always thought that we could do something with rock and wrestling because it's a good combination. So we gave it a shot here tonight at the Rendezvous. It was fairly successful, and we've also got one coming up in Glenboro, Manitoba, coming up on November 18th. So we're going to try it out of town and see how the other town people like it. Like I say, it's never been tried before, and we tried it out, and we think it's pretty much a success. You know, once it catches on, I think it can be a very, very big thing. Like you'll see later on tonight, the dance floor will be packed. Everyone will be having a great time. The word will spread, and our next one can only get bigger and better.